You're listening to a Loot Dummies podcast, lootdummies.com. Venture into the Primal lands with your hosts, Brindlin Cornelius, the fox and wizard of enchantment, and his trusty little mouse sidekick, Laurel, played by Sam.
Friendlin Cornelius, but my friends call me Freddy. If you don't mind, I'd love to give you and your patrons here a little show.
And Phineas the Ferocious, the tiger folk barbarian, hailing from deep within the Jade Mist rainforest, played by Seth.
My name's Phineas. He knows how to kill people every way you can kill them, but he has no idea what anybody's talking about half the time.
And finally, your host and dungeon master, Taylor. All right, well, welcome back, everybody. Excited to be back. Y'all don't know that it's been a long time since we played because we bank episodes, but it has been a long time since we played, so welcome, Seth and Sam. I need a recap, that is for sure.
Oh, we're gonna need a recap.
Okay, so like last session or...
Could you give us through Rivermore? All of Rivermore?
Yeah,
Is that too
Rivermore,
much?
yeah.
Okay. I can do that. I need to get a new notebook for this campaign because those pages are too small. It is bothering me.
Too much flipping.
Pages are too small.
That was a crocodile. That's too far.
That's too far.
Okay. On the 2nd of Tor at 1 p.m., after following a short rest, we head south of the Jade Mist River for the rest of the day through an Appalachian-style setting. We come up to a town built around and over a lake. It is occupied by rodent-style people, and this town is called Rivermore. Durop tells us to check in with the mayor and to get accommodations set up. That's where we meet Mayor Steven. The mayor tells us Rena Silverleaf is missing. She's a foxen alchemist. After that, we check in with Durop, and he says we are on leave until the morning of the 4th. So we go to the tavern, and we speak to Gober Fishmonger. He is the barkeep, and he is an otterfolk.
And he's Australian.
He's Australian British cunty. And at that point, Freddy bribes Gober for more info about Rena. He says Rena was sniffing around some old ruins, no pun intended. So we take a long rest. The River's Blessing Inn is a riverboat-style inn where we stay for the night. So the next morning on the 3rd of Tor at 6 a.m., we arrive at the ruins to begin investigating Rena's Silverleaf's disappearance. We discover a tuft of orange fur and find an old trapdoor, at which point we find a dugout tunnel system leading away from the collapsed ruins. We wind through the tunnels and come to an old door that Finn kicks open like a door kicker. At which point we get into a fight with giant snakes. Freddy is definitely in danger. Finn one-taps the first snake, and instead of just outright killing the second one, decides to bite it and get into a bite-off with it. So they bite each other, and Freddy slips in and gets the kill. Finn skins the snake and kicks another door in. We find a cave-in, and on the other side is an old marble staircase, marble-ish staircase, and a room that is very old, much older than the rooms we have been in previously. At this point, we find Rena, who is underneath a cave-in, and not in a good way. Also, upon finding Rena, we encounter a crystal golem. At that point, we get into a fight with the crystal golem. There's raging from Finn and mage armor from Freddy. The crystal golem is turquoise and teal. It shoots us with a crystal AoE attack. We are getting absolutely thrashed.
Just bodied.
Managed to get in some big hits. Finn goes down, DB&O. Freddy slips in with a clutch heal as the golem and Finn just start swinging wildly at each other. Haymakers get thrown, and Laurel slips in with the golem unaware of Laurel's presence and lands a huge shocking grasp
Kill
that-
steal.
that kills the golem.
Slides in for the kill steal.
At this point, we finally get Rena unburied, and after saving the fox and alchemist, she immediately takes a charcoal rubbing of the walls and symbols that are in the room. She also snags a small sliver of crystal from the golem. We do not know what these runes are, and she doesn't either. We get out of the tunnel and head to Rena's house. Rena is emaciated, but Freddy and her do a little bit of flirting, and Finn goes in and carries Rena because he's afraid she's going to die, and that freaks him out. Her house is in Rivermore, and it has evidence of an alchemist's home. It's got all the bubbly, glassy, clinky, clanky things around it that you would imagine. Freddy and Rena discuss things and just what's going on, what she's been doing. Rena yearns for adventure and is looking over the glyphs from the rubbing she made and checking it against her notes. At this point, Freddy and Rena know the glyphs are not a language, but she's going to continue to research it. For these efforts, we receive 100 gold coins, a potion of healing, and we get a spell scroll, first level spell scroll of Unseen Servant, and 2 potions of water breathing. At this point, we encounter Kira Deep Dive. She knows something is strange in the lake, and Rena sends us to talk to her because she says she's seen something under the water. So we go down to the fishing docks to check in with her, but before that we take a long rest. We take a long rest, return to the inn, see Gober, and have some mild chaos around some fish and chips.
I basically gave y'all a long rest during the day because there was weird timing just hanging at the inn and the tavern.
Yeah, we like
So some time passed during the day. Catnap.
Usually a long rest are like very specific, written in a very specific way in my notes with like immediately updated date and time and stuff right next to it, and just randomly in this page it just says long rest, and I was like, wait, what just happened to me?
Yeah, that makes sense. Why? Yeah.
During the fish and chips long rest, we find out that Kira is Gober's cousin. We also move up to level 3.
Oh yeah.
Finn moves to a max HP of 29, and Freddy moves to a max HP of 19. So some big moves in HP there.
Which we needed.
Indeed. So on the 3rd of Tor, around 7 p.m., we head out from the M to find Kira at the docks. Kira says she's seen all sorts of strange creatures at the bottom of the lake, but isn't able to elaborate very much in detail. At this point, Freddy's all gung-ho to go with Kira down and investigate what's going on at the bottom of the lake, and Finn is not about to enter the big water. He insists on going back to the tavern and getting a rack of lamb. So they return to the tavern and order lamb, but Gober brings out a massive steak and some lamb.
Oh, the special.
The special.
Yep.
At this point, Freddy lies to Finn and tells him the water breathing will last forever. He can swim down. He'll never run out of water breathing. You're
always safe from the big water for the rest of your life.
Forever. Lies like a tapestry. So they acquire some spears from Kira and drink the water breathing potions. Kira, Finn, and Freddy get down 200 to 300 feet deep under the surface of the water, which I'm not going to go into atmospheric pressure here, but there would definitely be some
problems.
Eardrum pressurizing issues going on there. As they get down there, Freddy and Kira notice a flickering flame-like orb by the structure. As they get close, Freddy reaches out to touch it, and an eel erupts from the sand to reveal that the orb was bait to lure in food. Rolling for initiative, we get into a weird little fight with a big angler eel, and Freddy tries to use shocking grasp but gets hit and stunned by the eel. Kira is getting in some hits, but she's hurt bad. Freddy goes invisible as Finn gets in there and attacks successfully, but Finn takes a real big hit before finally killing the eel. Kira gestures to some rocks by the structure that has water pouring into it somehow, unnaturally, against the laws of physics. The trio swim into the structure, and Freddy casts mage armor on all three of us. As we are in an ancient sunken ruin, we see the feet of a large structure. For reasons unknown, the water is only a couple of feet deep, so deeply underwater. At that point, Finn notices a ripple, and my notes end.
Okay, so we'll pick up there. So Finn just notices just kind of like a water drop over in the corner, over in this far left corner. So you're kind of up on a raised dais, if you look around a little bit more. So you're only in about 2 feet of water, so you won't have difficult terrain or anything like that. It's like shin deep, so you can use all your regular stuff down here. And right in front of you, in the middle of this room, as you described, you see a statue that's been sheared off around the knee. And so you just see a pretty large statue base and a pair of boots and some legs, and it's pretty decrepit. And at the base of the statue, you see a small locked chest. You see some baskets and vases and different items that have been placed around the base of the statue.
Like offerings looking items?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it looks kind of like that.
They're like reverently placed.
Yes, they are carefully placed items. You even see like, obviously it's soggy and wet now, but you even see like some remnants of maybe some old grain or grain sacks, those sorts of things. And I will give you one more piece of information. The construction of the base of the statue and this entire place looks a lot like that deep, old, ancient place where you found Rena. So you see this kind of white marble, you see these strange carvings, these runic symbols around the base of the statue on the ground itself. It's hard to tell anything from the walls because this has been submerged. What it looks like is it looks like this place was probably buried under the sand and soot, and whatever's been happening, whatever strangeness, I think if you remember, Kira had mentioned maybe some tremors and some lights and some weird things at the bottom of the lake. So it looks like maybe this was recently uncovered. Yeah, tell me what you want to do. Let's get into it. Let's play some D&D.
Let's do it. I mean, the very first thing that I would like to do once I get in here is obviously like look around, and I'm not going to mess with any of the stuff. I've got Aladdin on the brain of don't touch anything. I'm not going to like mess with any of the treasure. Yeah, I don't want to cause everything to turn molten.
So Finn gets in here and he looks like a wet cat. And he is unhappy. And he sees some water ripple, and he's got his spear in his hand, and he just leaps through the air, spear point down, and just lands in the water, just stabs the ripple of water, and he's just growling and not purring. It's a growl, but it's not real loud either. Sam hates me right now.
No, it's fine.
You're like over in this corner. It's about 40, 50 feet from where you came in, and as you stab your spear down into where you saw this ripple, you feel a tug, almost like a fishing pole tug. Like there's a little bit of unnatural resistance, and right at that moment, you see the water itself start to rise up in this area. It releases your spear, and it starts to form into these pillars, and you see basically the shape of like a giant watery hand.
Oh boy.
This thing pops up out of the water right in front of you, and I need y'all to both roll initiative.
All right. Fridlin was just like sitting down, and I imagine he kind of like cracked his knuckles. And the summoning ritual for summoning, what's his name? Laurel. Is basically, imagine like a magician's act, but like a real world magician's act. He like does a bunch of like stuff with his cloak and hands and stuff, and then eventually Laurel pops out. Okay.
I'm going to give you guys one note as you roll initiative. The potion of water breathing actually only lasts for 1 hour, but you swam straight down. So let's say it took you a minute or two to get down. We're not going to worry. Yeah, I was just about to say, we're not going to worry about that kind of stuff. The physics, this is a fantasy game. I'm not doing calculations on pressure and nitrogen. And so it's only been a few minutes. And then the fight, of course, was only a few rounds.
Oh,
so
yeah, that was quick.
you swam right in here.
All right.
So Finn is face to face with this water creature, and Freddy's about 50 feet away over at the base of the statue. I just love the imagery of Freddy, like, not wanting to touch anything and tiptoeing around.
Yeah,
and
he's being really
Finn just
careful.
jumps over and stabs his spear into the water.
He
Exactly.
just hears a splash, and Freddy looks up. He's like, "What was that?"
I love it.
Oh man.
Oh,
Okay.
11.
Oh, this thing rolled good.
Yeah, me too.
Sheesh.
I rolled an 11.
Oh, that is
I
good.
rolled a
yeah,
12.
Very good.
So not much better.
Holy moly. This thing rolled a 21 on initiative.
Must be nice.
Good thing it doesn't use intelligence.
Yeah.
I wish it used intelligence. No, my dex and intelligence are actually the same.
My dex and intelligence are the same number, just a different symbol in front of them.
That's impressive. The same ones column, different tens.
Same ones column.
Jeez.
Let's get some battle music going.
Oh, there we go. Get the hype. Oh, get me pumping.
So this thing gets the initiative, which makes sense. As you stick your spear down into the water, this thing jumps up.
Makes sense that I would get something.
And it is going to reach out with these watery appendages and try and constrict you.
Ooh, gross.
What a bitch. Did I hurt it with my spear?
No, you didn't. It seems like it was maybe like under the water, like it grabbed at your spear. It only rolled a
sneaky
10 to
devil.
hit.
That's a miss.
Okay. Yeah, that's all it's gonna do. So it is right in front of you. It reaches out at you and misses, and it will be your turn, Freddy, across the room, about 50
Okay.
feet away.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had a laurel, I could probably get a laurel in position.
Do you
But
have a laurel?
I do not.
How long does it take to?
It's
get
like a
him?
10-minute ritual.
Okay. Okay.
It is a spell. I think that. Oh no, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh.
Yeah, hour long
Oh.
spell. Even if you don't cast it as a ritual, so that's why I don't prep it and just do a ritual.
Oh my.
So you're like a magician, like you set up a hat and put a handkerchief
yeah.
over it and wave.
We had said
around.
before that like over time he just like eventually pops out. I really don't have to do like a whole lot, but I like to imagine that there's a little bit of like, messing with stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna move out 30 feet. Something that's interesting about Freddy is that I actually don't have a ranged cantrip.
Oh.
So I'm gonna bust out my crossbow, my light crossbow, and just take a shot with that. He's probably resistant, but we do what we gotta do. Ooh, 17?
17 hits.
5 plus 12, 17. Yes, it is. All right. 8 damage, piercing, for what it's worth.
8 damage, and as you shoot this crossbow bolt into it, you're not sure that it does the full.
Kind of passes through it a little.
Yeah, it's like it sticks a little more than just if you were shooting like at just water itself, but
Okay.
not perfect.
All right. I'll take that.
Can you do anything else?
No, that's my turn. Run up, shoot.
Okay, so I have a little bit of bad news. After it's hit, right before, even though it's not its turn, basically as its reaction, it splashes down into the water out of sight.
I shouldn't have hit it. I thought I'd just get a little extra damage. Oh, I'm so sorry, Finn.
Finn, it's your turn. This thing is seemingly gone back into a ripple into the temple that you're in.
And he just kind of lets out a loud chuckle and he turns around and he goes, Friend Freddy scared off stupid water creature and just starts walking back towards Freddy.
One shot it.
Stupid water creature scared of friend Freddy.
Maybe I did. Oh, I guess that was a good shot.
Very good shot, friend Freddy. Big scary with his arrows.
Well, thank you, sir. Maybe it was your muscles that scared him.
What is Water Girl doing over there? Water Girl, what are you doing?
Water girl.
I think I'll stay over here if that's okay. And right as you're saying that, right in between your line of sight to her, this thing pops up behind Freddy, and it's gonna take an attack at him.
Freddy's like, it's right behind me, isn't it?
My friend Freddy's so smart.
It only rolled an 8 to hit.
Well, that won't hit.
And that's all it's gonna do. So now it is behind Freddy, and Freddy, you're basically between Finn and this water creature. And
Low
it is
level
your turn
D&D
again.
is so nice. It's just like one attack, one action. Like 10th level, it's
Like
like
complex on our main
I'm gonna do
campaign.
this, that, the other. I've got this bonus action. Each town takes like 30 seconds or a minute.
Right.
Well, I'm gonna whip around and try to grab this guy by the balls with an electric shock.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna hit. That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
A 13 hits.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh my gosh. 3 lightning damage. I did more with the freaking crossbow getting halved.
3 lightning damage. Okay.
And that is my turn. I'm not going to try to run away from him or anything. I don't want to get an AOO.
I will say, after you hit it with the lightning damage, doesn't look like it does any more damage to it because the whole thing is just made out of water, but it does not splash back down into the water.
Oh, actually, hold on. Wait. I will move back. Actually, I forgot Shocking Grasp's fun little rider. They can't take AOOs.
That's right.
So
Smart.
I will move back about 15 feet.
Okay. So that will be Finn's turn, and now you are basically face to face with this thing, a couple feet away.
Yeah, I can't take reactions at all. I believe I got him.
Phineas rears back his war pick with the blunted end. As he's doing that, he reaches down into the primal urges of his being and just fuels his body with unbridled rage. As he swings down this jade claw two-handed war pick. I think this is going to be extra. It'll be like a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
So that'll be 11
Not bad.
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay, awesome. Okay, and it looks like when you hit this thing with the Jade Claw that it does what you would expect. You see it kind of like you swing through it, you splash through, and then it kind of like reforms itself.
Mm.
All right.
Mm. So at that point, Phineas, as soon as he splashes through, he kind of pirouettes and scampers back about 15 feet just to put space between him and it will receive disadvantage on its opportunity attack.
It can't take reactions until its turn.
Oh,
because
until
of my
its
Shocking Grasp.
turn.
So,
Okay.
Solid. That's awesome. Okay.
mhm.
Oh.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. So you see it. It disappears down into the water.
Of course it does.
You see this crazy fast ripple coming towards you, Finn, and it pops back up right in front of your face, and it's going to try and take another attack at you.
It pops up and Finn goes, boo!
Boo!
God, it's rolling awful. Okay, does a
Good.
12 hit?
It does not.
It's missed 3 times in a row. Okay, so that's all it can do. It's going to end its turn. It is your turn, Freddy.
Freddy is gonna be ballsy and try to like do a run by maneuver. So he like runs like 15 feet, and he's gonna try to like hit it with his hand as he's running by, and hopefully keep running. Oh no! It's a 7 to hit.
That is a miss.
Oh man, I'm committing to the decision. He keeps on running past it.
Okay, so it'll get a chance to make an opportunity attack now, won't it?
Yes, it will.
You're getting cocky over here, I see.
Getting cocky. Well, I did say it.
I'm about to switch dice. Another 12. Does 12 hit you?
12 does not hit me.
Oh, you guys all have
We all have mage armor. So I'm at a 16. I'm actually at a respectable AC.
I'm also at a 16.
Do you want to do anything else?
No, that's my turn.
All right, Finn, you're up. It's right in front of you.
I like this little water elemental model.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's nice. It's cool.
Finn, still furious at this whole event at this point, is just like, Freddy, where's the little giant killer? Send it out here to kill this thing.
Well, I was trying to get him returned to us when you so aggressively stabbed the water.
Yeah, 13 to hit with his bonuses.
A 13 is a hit again.
There we
It's
go.
AC. Y'all hit it twice.
There we go.
Let's
That's what we
go.
need.
What a fucking shit tier roll. I get to reroll my 2s. It's gonna be 7 bludgeoning damage.
7 bludgeoning damage. Okay. So again, when you swing through it, it dissipates and then reforms itself. Is there anything else you can do?
Yep, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Actually, Finn's gonna run. He's gonna run like 20 feet again this way, or however far, 18 feet.
Okay.
Whatever.
He'll get a chance to take an AOO.
He already used his
disadvantage.
reaction. He already used his
He
reaction.
only gets to do one. That's right.
Yeah.
Look at you guys bobbing and weaving. Okay. So it's up, and again, it drops down into the water, and this
He
time
thinks he's so slick with his water field to work in.
it swirls around you, and it pops up behind you, Freddy, on the other side of you, and it's going to try and attack you. And maybe this thing will hit. A freaking nat 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, you really scared me there for a
I thought I was
second.
about to say nat 20.
Yeah. Even started with a 2.
And so it misses again. So at this point, y'all aren't even sure if this thing is dangerous or if it's just like some kind of...
I like to imagine that it's not
curious
totally missing
spirit.
us. It's like we're getting wet, but it's like not hurting us. And we're like, huh,
Just
maybe it's
splashing you.
not dangerous. Maybe it just splashes us.
All right, it's your turn. It's right
All right.
behind you.
Here we go. Big shocking grasp. Yeah, 21
21 hits.
for lightning damage.
Okay.
And then he'll kind of do like a hop, hop, backward, skip, hop, hop, backward, skip, all the way behind Phineas.
And it can't do anything to react. It's just kind of like zapped in place.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of like stunned for a second.
it'll be your turn, Phineas.
Phineas will come swooping in at a full sprint. He just runs by baseball swinging. Happy Gilmore swing
Yeah.
No, run up.
his club as he swings the old J Claw. That was the wrong button, but that'll work. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah.
Just barely.
Oh, is that
What are
right?
What are your damage rolls right now?
It's gonna be 9 damage.
You're rolling low damage on all these, aren't you?
Yeah, that was a 4 on the die.
I think I'm
9 total?
forgetting something. Yeah,
You got your rage damage and your strength damage.
there was no rage damage there. That's what I think I'm missing.
Because your rage should add another 2.
Yeah, so that would have been 11 damage.
11. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too worried about y'all missing anything because y'all are womping this thing.
11 damage, and then Phineas is going to continue the bob and weave, and he's going to move another, I think I had about 11 feet of movement left, back out of the way. He just runs in there, just Happy Gilmore's that some bitch, and then just kind of bebops out of the way.
All right. Well, it is its turn, and it disappears once again under the water. It doesn't like this shocking grasp, so it pops back up in front of Freddy again.
Understandable.
Guys, it missed again.
Oh my
Good.
God.
Good.
It hasn't rolled higher than I haven't rolled higher than like a 7 on the die this whole session.
That's
It
fine.
has a decent to hit. Yeah, that's all I can do. So it's right in front of you again, Freddy. You can't tell that it doesn't look any different, but y'all
Yeah.
put the licking on it.
It pops up and Freddy's like, whoa! Let's add a little yelp. Oh, natural 18. We're rolling rocks, baby. Come on, give me some more damage. This is a D8, and I keep rolling like 4s. There's a 6. 6 lightning damage.
All right. So once again, you zap it, and it seems basically frozen in place.
I'm not going to run off since it keeps chasing me. I'm just going to be like, here, Phineas, finish it.
Freddy, before you end your turn, roll me some kind of check. Roll me like an Arcana check to see if you know what this thing is.
Happily.
Since you're a mage.
18 plus 5, 23.
I don't know if you've ever come across one, but it is called a water weird.
I mean, Sam has heard of a water weird, but that's about as far as my knowledge goes.
It's exactly what you picture it as. It's just this kind of amorphous, moving blob that uses the water to its advantage.
Okay. Do I know anything? Yeah, with that roll, do I know?
Yeah. You would know it's resistant to non-magical attacks.
I was curious if it was a magical thing or if it was a damage type thing.
Yep, it's a magical thing. It's resistant. It can breathe air and water. It's totally invisible in the water, which y'all have figured out in this fight. Yeah, you don't know what its attack does because it is yet to do that. So,
you know what? I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought these things were quite dangerous, but this one seems to be impaired somehow.
All right. So, Finn, it is your turn.
Okay. So, Finn is just confused at this point, and he takes just a brief running start. Doesn't take him much, just a few fair feet, and he does a big 20-foot long jump through the air and just smashes down on top of the same two-handed style. So that'll be a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Fuck yeah.
No, I don't care. I'm happy for y'all to do.
Oh, 14 damage with the war pick.
So as you do your running jump and bring the blunt side of the jade claw down on this thing, it dissipates and disintegrates, and water droplets fall into the temple floor, and you feel a little bit of a strange air leave the temple, and it appears to be dead.
All right, we need to light some freaking incense in this bitch.
Just a big kaploosh, like when you slap a canoe paddle into the water, just a big splow, and then
Just
water droplets sprinkle around. Yeah.
I'm satisfied.
Golly. Yeah.
Wow, we didn't take a hit.
Y'all, it didn't hit. That thing was a challenge rating 3, which is pretty tough for you.
Yeah,
for
level 3.
Level 3 characters. Yeah. It had 58 HP. Y'all did not take a hit.
I can't believe we didn't take a hit. 58 HP. That could have gone real bad.
Oh, it does all kind. It does a grapple where you're constricted with acid damage and all. It was a tough fight. I was a little nervous, but it did not hit.
Just a bad matchup.
No, it just happens. The dice, yeah.
Just dice.
All right, so y'all are out of combat, and Kira comes kind of strolling over, and she's like, "Yeah, that was weird."
Yeah, didn't you hear him? That's what he said. He said that 5 minutes ago that it was a weird.
Yes, precisely, Kira. That's its name. Good job. I'm glad you were listening.
She just kind of looks down dejectedly and just kind of like wanders back over towards the statue.
Freddy and Finland are like, or Phineas are like on the same wavelength in a weird way.
Yeah. Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
We know that was a weird.
I said that.
What's your even I know that, Kira.
Okay, so let me ask you this before I go
Yeah.
fiddling around with summoning familiars and stuff. Does it look like there's any exits to this place, or is it like a one-room ruin?
So, okay, so just give a little bit more description. It's a stone building. It's about 120 by 80. The walls are basically fully intact. There are some edges that look like they are a little bit collapsed, this and that. But the way you came in essentially was the door that just had collapsed, and you guys had noticed like a little sliver where you could see the pocket of air. But yeah, that looks like the only way in or
Okay.
out.
I'm trying to recall. The concern was lights in the water, right?
Well, those was the eels.
Oh, which we dealt with that outside. Okay. Because I was like, this guy wasn't doing lights. Okay, so maybe we
No,
just
no.
maybe we just see what's in this chest in GTFO. Kira, are you familiar with this shrine? Are you aware of what this might be?
You know, I've been all over this lake my whole life, and I've never seen anything like this or heard of anything like this. I've even been, I think, in this exact spot, and I just thought it was normal bottom of the lake, ruddy ground. So now I'm not familiar.
Well, I suppose we should at least take a look at what we have here, don't you think? As he's walking over to the treasure chest.
As you walk over to the treasure chest, you see this chest. It's like it's small. It's something that you could pick up and carry. It looks like it's locked with a metal padlock. At the feet of the statue, you see a few more things. There looks to be a large plate, and it's got 12 gold coins. But I will say, and you don't need to make a check for this or anything, the coins are different than any coins you've ever seen in your travels around the Primal Lands. They have similar runic symbols carved into them. They don't look like the standard gold that's used in the Primal Lands.
Not the official modern currency.
Yeah. That's pretty much all you see. Everything else has been destroyed by water and, old burlap
Do I
sack.
recognize the coins? Like I feel like the Roman Empire collapsed, but if I found a coin with Caesar on it, I'd be
Right.
like, "Oh, is this Caesar?"
Give me a history check.
Okay. Oh, it was skittering around a nat 20 and landed on a 2. 5.
No, it's nothing you've ever seen before. It looks pretty strange.
Ancient coins.
So Phineas looks down, and he's staring at them, and he's wondering if he knows what they are. And he, with his -3,
Yeah, give me a check.
he's looking at them, and he rolled a 9.
Yeah, 9. Same thing. You've never seen. I will say with your check, you know that you don't know them. At least.
Phineas goes, Freddy, I don't know what those are, but look at me. And Phineas is crawled up onto the sheared off legs of the statue, and he's standing there with his knees on the stumps of the legs. And he goes,
Where he completes the statue.
Yeah. Phineas goes, hey, Freddy, look at me. I'm a statue.
Freddy lets out the same amount of laughing that I just did. Obviously, much more charismatic and Freddy-like.
Phineas is very pleased with himself.
The statue itself, it's pretty big. The feet are much wider than your feet. The bottom of the legs that you can see, it's pretty like stout looking.
That just makes the image in my mind even better.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to try to open the chest.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Tell me how you want to do it. It's got a metal padlock on it.
Does the lock look even remotely serviceable? Like, is it something that I might can pick, or is it just a rust blob at this point?
Yeah, it looks like maybe it was iron or something. It's been under the lake for a long time, so it's not in perfect condition. Don't know that you'd be able to pick it, but
All right,
might be able
let's
to
just try to
bust it
bash
open
the
or
lock
something.
off of here. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. I'll stick my my cane in there and try to pop it, pry it loose. I don't know that I'll be able to do it.
You try that, nothing really happens. If you want to try and smash it off there, then we can do that. You can give me like a strength check or something like that.
Okay, yeah, I'll make a athletics check. I've got a -1 on this, so 7.
A 7? Yeah, you're not quite able to get it open.
Phineas is just watching this
Phineas?
whole thing, and he goes, "Friend Freddy's strong in the magics, but not so strong with his stick."
Yeah, so would you mind lending me a hand?
Move. And as soon as he says move, he leaps into the air and somersaults, and then brings his
Freddy
mighty
like stumbles
warpick
back out of the way.
down from maximum height off the top of this top rope of this statue, just brings it
Oh,
down on the whole latch mechanism and
style.
everything. Just crashing boom.
I don't even know that you could fail a strength check. So when you do that, not only do you break the lock off, you break off the little
Clasp.
latch that
Yeah.
the lock was looped through, and yeah, so you're able to open this thing up.
Phineas doesn't touch it. He just goes to crawl back up on the statue, and he goes, "Friend Freddy knows Phineas strong."
And I'm glad you're on my side, as he's literally dusting off his pants as he walks up to it and kind of straightens his jacket. And he's like, now let's see. And he takes delicately his middle finger on both hands and grabs the edge of the box and lifts the lid up.
Okay, so as you lift the lid up, you notice that inside there is a bright purple glow emanating from inside this chest, and it fills this room with kind of a purple aura. And the first thing that you notice is about a fist size ball of a turquoise crystal stone, and that seems to be what's emanating this purple glow.
What have we here?
You also see a little pouch. It seems like it has some coins in it. And you find a glass vial that's intact and has a potion inside.
Okay. I would like to investigate this little glowing crystal. Check the potion in a minute.
Yeah, tell me how you want to investigate it.
Well, first I'd like to pick it up delicately, with like the tips of my fingers and just look at it. How big is it?
It's about the size of your fist. It's pretty big.
Oh, big boy. Okay.
It looks like it's part of almost like a quartz crystal, but it's not like that classic shape. It's like it's been broken off. It's just a chunk, maybe like a few
Oh.
different little crystals kind of in a clump, but it's not that full, like pretty, you know what I'm talking,
Yeah,
crystal
it's not
shape.
grown all the way out into a big clean
Right.
crystal. It's a little more organic.
As you pick it up, you feel like it's almost vibrating or something. It's got something
Ooh.
going on with it.
Well, aren't you a special little thing? Can I do like an arcana check on it or something? Just by looking at it and holding it?
Sure, yeah. Give me an Arcana check, and actually, we can do that. We can use that for the potion bottle as well.
Well, I only rolled a 10.
You're not sure what this thing is, but it does remind you of the little fingernail size piece that Rena took off of the crystal golem in the ruins.
Okay, interesting.
Similar color and shape to the crystal golem, like as far as the material itself. Yeah, you're not quite sure what it is. I will tell you with the 10, you know that the
Yeah, I got the
potion
potion.
is a potion of hill giant strength.
Oh, I will slip that back in the bag and toss it up to Phineas. Be like, Phineas, catch this.
Oh,
If you're ever feeling a bit weak in the knees, take a sip of that and you'll feel stronger than you can imagine.
Phineas already strong.
You are quite strong, but that will make you even stronger, I think. I actually don't know if a potion of Hill Giant Strength would make you stronger. I don't know how much Hill Giant does. Hill Giant might only be like 20-ish, and you're already at 20, so maybe not. Maybe Freddy should keep it.
I don't. Takes it to 21.
20. I
There you
don't
go.
think that's not that wouldn't increase the bonus any.
It would not. So maybe you should give. Phineas
Maybe I'll.
Phineas just goes, "Ugh, friend Freddy, you insult me. Phineas already strong," and he throws the bag back to Freddy.
Love it.
He kind of
Yeah.
fumbles it and catches it. Oh, well, fine then. He stuffs it into his bag.
And as you peek into the little pouch with coins, it looks like it's a pretty sizable amount of those ancient gold coins that you saw on the offering plate.
We'll have to figure out what those are. Freddy's like, well, if you don't mind, and he won't actually look at Kira, and he'll just kind of gather all the coins quickly and toss them into a bag.
We probably should get out of here though pretty soon. These potions of water breathing
Are going
don't
to be
last
just
forever.
fine. Let's go ahead now.
What'd she say? What'd she say? Hey,
She said they last forever. Didn't you hear her? Let's go.
you Whisker Girl. What did you just say?
They don't last forever. They only last about
They
an
last.
hour or so.
No, they last. They last forever as far as we're concerned. Let's get out of here.
Phineas uses perception.
Okay.
Rolls perception to see if he's being lied to. He gets a 16.
Roll a deception check.
Oh God.
That's pretty high.
Oh no! I rolled a 12. I have a +5, but I rolled bad.
Oh no! Yeah, so you know that he is lying, and you probably caught Kira say that they only lasted an hour.
Phineas's hair stands up. I mean, all the way on his neck, back, top of his head. He looks like a puffball at this point. He lets out a blood-curdling roar of fear and just erupts towards the exit.
Freddy just puts his hand in his eyes and be like, well, this might be a tough one to smooth over. Should we follow?
And she's one step ahead of you, and she swims swiftly through the little crack and heads up towards the top of the lake.
Okay, Freddy will head up in no hurry. He's not super excited about getting to the top.
Thanks for listening. Tune in next week to find out what happens to our party. Join us at patreon.com/lootdummies to listen to these episodes significantly earlier and get other goodies, including 3D printed miniatures and access to our Discord.
Kira, are you familiar with this shrine? Are you aware of what this might be?
Let me get my accent here.
Oh no, you don't have to.
I don't have it. Oi, boy.
You need your anchor word.
You can't. Roy, you're right. You're right, cunt.
But it's female.
Yeah, you're right, cunt.
Oh my God.